So what's up, guys? What is up? Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. What is up? What is up? Um, so yeah. Um, I went to New York today. I love that feeling when you haven't smoked in so fucking long. Because you've been trapped in a car with children. Well, not really children. It's more like a 15-year-old kid who is extremely sensitive to smells, and a straight edge kid, and my friend, and their mom. And I couldn't smoke in the car. And for anyone who's ever driven from the North Kingstown area to New York City, it's a 3-hour plus drive, depending on traffic. And being trapped in a car, not being able to smoke, really sucks for prolonged periods of time. Oh, a bit of news. So, as you have noticed, I have slowly been stretching my ears back up. Okay? So, I was about 1 15/16, which is right above 1 7/8 and directly below 2 inch. Okay? So, that's what I was taping to. I was trying to tape back to 2 inch so I could wear my jewelry. And as you can tell from my tone, something may not have gone correctly. Well, I am back at 2 inch in both of my ears. But what is extremely confusing to me is I was at 2 1/8, as you have, if you have viewed any of my videos, my entirely white plugs, those were about 2 1/8. And my ear got fucked up. But it was no big deal. I took out my jewelry, downsized, slowly stretched back up, and I mean slowly. Because I would wrap a couple layers of tape to fill the gap that I had in my 1 5/8 tunnels. Leave that in for a while. And I'd form more space. And I don't mean space where it's like, I can kind of see a little bit. I'll wrap 5 more layers on. No, it's like, I go like this, and my tunnel would fall out, and I'd be like, fuck. So, I ended up going from about 1 3/4 to almost 2 inch in a day. Not 1 5/8, 1 7/8. Because I went from 1 5/8 to 1 3/4, a little bit bigger than 1 3/4, in one day because of the space forming in my ears. And no, it did not hurt to put them in. I had been extremely precautious doing the entire thing. And what you cannot tell from this video is my ears look really nice. They're kind of reddish. But that's kind of due to cold and something else. Randomly, okay, I put these in. It was a little hard to get them in because of the little bit of a flare on them. So I kind of had to push it down a little bit and slide it in. Didn't hurt at all. No big deal whatsoever. I actually took these out a while after I did that because my ears were really comfortable. Put in my 2-inch white plugs. It was really thin, so I was like, meh. Put in my neon green plugs. And then I remembered that that when I fall asleep, if I wear those, they fall out. And now, as anyone that has stretched their ears or is stretching their ears, when you first stretch bigger, you kind of sleep with your plugs in for a little bit, so your ear can get used to it. Depending on the size you're going to, your ear could heal to that size within 2 weeks, or it could take 6 weeks, or it could take 6 months. Well, I woke up yesterday because I've had these in today, yesterday, and the day before yesterday. I had them in for about half the day because I had gotten back to 2-inch. It's all nice. So I woke up yesterday morning and my ears were really sensitive, like really sore. And I was like, that's weird. So then I wanted to see if it was something maybe in my tunnel, something discomforting. The thing I was really thinking about was that my tunnel, had grown to my ear, which would not have been fun. And it didn't whatsoever. I took it out, no big deal, no pain. Well, it was a little sore to take out because my ear was sore. And I was like, I'll just lotion it, take a nice hot shower, put it back in. So when I took it out, I looked in my ear, and what I was looking at was very scary. Right here to about right here is normal thickness. Depending on like your size, if you stretch too fast, your ears are really thin. And if you stretch for a really slow period of time, your ears are gradually thicker. Well, mine was that happy medium from here to here. But I'm not sure if you can kind of tell. But I'll go like this, really close to the tunnel, and then, boom, really far away from the tunnel. My ears in this area of both of them are about as thick as a AA battery. Okay, really sucks. My ears are extremely sore, but this has happened to me many times before. That cut, gone, nothing's there, no big deal. That's good. There's no cut in this ear, there's no cuts, nothing. If anyone's stretched with silicone, they've learned that it kind of doesn't stretch evenly. And I have a feeling that's what these did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my normal routine whenever I stretch with silicone, because I have never had any problem stretching with silicone. My ears have never tried to grow to the tunnels. I've never had any allergic reactions, nothing. The same exact thing has always happened. My ears are a little sore for about 3 to 4 days, and then after that, they're perfectly fine. They just kind of get a little bit of that, like, gooey shit that you get when you first start stretching. It's like cheese. And every now and then it's kind of like, not dried blood, but it looks like it. But then, like, you look at your ear and there's, like, no blood on it. It's just like this weird discharge that comes out of your ear. And I kind of have that. But what I'm hoping, because I've been looking at my ears, no cuts have formed, nothing bad has happened, so that's good. Okay? So I'm hoping that they do what they always do, which is they're sore. And not like pain, it's just like, well, actually that doesn't hurt, it's more like right here, where it's really fat, because there's a lot of blood going into there. And, yeah. another thing, um, if you had ever noticed with my metal tunnels in, I had that line. Yeah, that's gone. I think it might just be because my ears are swollen. I mean, I was wearing my metal tunnels the other day, and my ears look perfect. Perfect. Like, nothing wrong with them. They were a little red. They were not sore. Nothing bad happened. They were all nice. I was just, wow. My ears look perfect. I showed them to people, and they were like, wow, dude, your ears look perfect. And now look at them. But yeah, this video is kind of going on longer than I expected. Hopefully tomorrow, if it's not that cold out, I will do a vocal cover of Incinerate's, no, wow, of Elijah's Incinerate off of Tease Her, Please Her, Stick Her in the Freezer, that EP, not the Masochist version, because I cannot do that type of pig squeal. I can do his older ones. The newer ones off of Masochist are a little difficult, if anyone ever by chance listens to Elijah or Elysia or Elysium's Revenge. They're all the same band. It's pronounced Elijah. But yeah, I'll be doing a vocal cover of that. And if I like it, I'll post it. If not, I'll just probably post it as like a joke. Because I'm trying to get back into doing vocals more, because I've been focusing on like drumming and bass. And I kind of went away from bass, and I've been focusing on drumming. And just recently, I was like, fuck it, I'll get back into vocals. I've actually been learning different types of vocals. I might actually do a teaser if anyone listens to a band called Chelsea Grin from Salt Lake City, Utah. I am actually going to do a short portion of one of their songs, because the guest vocalist is the Nate Johnson of Through the Eyes of the Dead. I can do his part off of Calling in Silence, off of their their latest album, which is called My Damnation. I'll do that part because that part is extremely easy for me. I cannot get the exact tone because you have to keep in mind it is studio quality, which is extremely refined and slightly distorted. I will be doing it without a mic, and I will be doing it cupping my hand and trying to pick it up with my iPhone's microphone. So, wish me the best, guys. Comment on my video, rate, subscribe, do whatever. Shout out to my boy Evan, Stretched Mods X. Look that dude up. He's got some sick ass vocals. I can't even come close to that. Sir X Krish, that's my boy that I'm in a band called Siphonist with. We came out with a song called Welcome to Bloodsport. Shout out to Reaverhead for hooking us up with the instrumental. Shout out to the Atlas Collapse. My boy Angel Morales is playing a show at the Palladium in Massachusetts, January 21st. I will be there. Look them up. They're on Facebook. Reaverhead's on Facebook. My boy Evan's on Facebook. Christian's on Facebook. We're all on Facebook. I'm Stephen Clark with an E on Facebook. Message me, add me as a friend, text me 930-669-1179. My phone's usually always on me. Lately, the SIM cards have been getting fucked up, but what can you expect from an Apple product?